All right, so welcome back to the channel. And today we're gonna be taking a look at this dusty and crusty, a little crusty, Dell laptop. All right, this is the Dell N5110, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, N5110. So as everybody knows, is with the pandemic and everything going on, everybody has switched to online learning. Now, if you're switching to online learning, you're gonna need a computer to get online, whether it's a laptop or a desktop. And if you're fortunate to live in one of those school districts where they are providing laptops for children so they can learn at home, that is great. If not, then you're gonna have to spend money on a laptop. So looking at the laptops, I was taking a look, and what's pretty much recommended is probably any type of Chromebook, which, okay, Chromebooks are good and okay, but they only have one purpose. And if we take a look at some of these Chromebooks, Acer Chromebook 285, Dell Chromebook 300, 389, and these are just different websites, and I'm sure you can average them anywhere from about $200 to $300. You're gonna spend $200 to $300, if not more, for a laptop. And it's cool because the fact it's a new laptop, but do we have to spend that much money so we can do some online learning? And is this laptop as good as that one? So before anybody DXs or X's out of this video, we're gonna go ahead and talk about these specs real quick. So these typical laptops, looking at them, these Chromebooks typically have an Intel Celeron N2940 processor. So for some people that might not mean much, but pretty much it's a quad core with 2 megs of cache, and it's clocked at 1.83 gigahertz, and it clocks up to 2.25 gigahertz. They'll have a built-in video card, 4 gigs of DDR RAM. And half of the time, the hard drives in these, or solid state drives, or storage drives for these, are not upgradable. So you're kind of limited to the space that they might have. Some of them will come with 16 gigs because of Chromebook. The Google Chromebook software doesn't use much. They might come with 16 gigs of RAM and, 16 gigs of memory, and that's not much. Some of them have 32, 64, I've seen with 128, but the prices go up on that. So today, can this laptop from 2012 beat this laptop from 2020? And the answer is absolutely yes. So let's take a look at the specs of this Dell Inspiron. This Dell Inspiron actually came out in 2012, and it came with a Intel i5 2nd Gen 2410. So I'm using CPU Boss because I've always found them to be a reliable comparison for new and old hardware. And let's just take a look at this real quick. So now, performance marks, as far as benchmarking, as you can see, the scores are slightly higher. Comparable, but slightly higher for the i5 2nd Gen from 2012. Now, if you look at the Celeron, the single core performance is a bit higher from a 2020 CPU to a 2012 CPU. All right. Now, our Intel i5 2410 clocks at 2.3 gigahertz. This clocks at 1.8 gigahertz. And as you can see, when it turbos, which means that it needs more speed, so it just kind of boosts itself up, it goes to 2.9, while our Celeron is only at 2.25. So as you can see, this laptop from 2012 is a lot faster than this new laptop over here. So if you're going to spend if you're going to spend $200, $300, $400 on these new laptops, are you wasting your money? Absolutely not. You're not going to be wasting your money. But if money is an issue and you just want this just so you could learn and kind of throw it around, this might be the way to go. This laptop was thrown out because, long story short, the motherboard is bad on it. The motherboard on eBay was only $15, okay? The hard drive, to upgrade it to a good solid state hard drive for 120 gigs, is 20 bucks. So now I have 15, 20, $35. It comes with the memory, has a DVD player, DVD writer, has Wi-Fi, premium sound, bigger screen. It may not look the newest and the greatest, but it's actually a pretty good laptop. So now let's say, okay, it's 2012, the battery might not be as good as it was back then. You're absolutely right. This battery life is gonna be pretty much dead on this thing, if not still running or whatever. So we said $15 for the motherboard, $20 for the hard drive, so that's $35. The batteries on these laptops, which I don't even know where I put it at, but the battery on these laptops, here we go, can be bought on Amazon, which I've done it before, and they can be had for $20, $30. So now you're into this laptop, $35, add $20 for this, $55, you actually have a laptop that's pretty much in brand new condition. You have a new motherboard, you have the memory. If you want a bigger hard drive, you can upgrade the hard drive. You can add more memory to it, and you could get even a battery with a bigger charge that will run longer on it. And you can still upgrade this. So now it has 4 gigs, we could throw in 8 gigs. So let's max out the price at $100. So for $100, you can actually have a laptop from 2012 that's faster than these new Google Chromebooks or whatever. And not to mention, you have Windows 10. These Chromebooks only run Google Chrome software. I forget what it's called. I'll put all that information before. Some of them do come with Windows 10, but you're going to pay closer to the $300 mark on it. So now you have $300 for something that's new, or $100 for something that's ready to go. So yeah, these Google Chromebooks, they're okay, they're good, but I mean, 2020 versus 2012, and you're getting a good 25 to 30% performance increase, a better upgrade path, can max out the settings on it, and you're probably gonna have a better experience doing your schoolwork and everything on this versus that. So just wanted to talk about that real quick and give that for people who are, like I said, looking for Chromebooks, just something for you to think about. So thanks for watching. Definitely hit the subscribe button, as we're gonna actually be doing a video on fixing and upgrading this laptop. And definitely comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts. Would you choose a Chromebook versus this Dell Inspiron laptop, upgrading it? Like I said, if you don't know how to upgrade it, there are plenty of people that would do it for you. And even if somebody charges you and you're into it $150, you're still going to have a better laptop that's going to be better than this one. So thanks for watching, and we'll see what we come up with next.